And yeah, Sayla. We were at the park already. Now we're gonna be fishing.
Why?
Because now we're working on the boat. So go practice your casting, okay?
No.
Pretty please. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with me, Fish and Jay. Today we're actually going to go ahead and start working on the trailer. So I'm going to have to rerun the wires is what my goal is, and to resolder them as well. So stay tuned. Alright, well I started and I totally forgot to start recording, but I only did one side here. But goal is to cut off all the zip ties all the way around the end. The pieces like this, I'm actually going to solder and heat shrink them together. Gonna have to also do that. Let me zoom in all the way back there, right to that area over there, kind of clean all that up, and actually run all the wires through the frame of the trailer, so they'll actually pop out right under here. And well, I guess you can say start there and come out right here. Alright, well that actually took a lot longer than I expected. Trying to feed it through the frame was terrible, so I kind of I feel like it's gonna work. It's a little better than what it originally was with a bunch of zip ties, but I'll give you guys a look of how it looks. So I got it right out here, and what I ended up doing, let's see if I can look through it, tucked it underneath. Now of course it's not gonna have that much slack, but it still went kind of through the frame rail right over there for this side. As you can see, I attempted to go through the frame, but I just couldn't do it, and I didn't have the patience to do it. For this side, I went over here, went into the frame, then came back out. This is not gonna have all that slack as much either. Down into here. I left this out because I'm gonna solder those and heat shrink it, and then I'm gonna run the rest right underneath the frame rail. As far as the rest of the boat, it's got a bunch of just junk in it. I got the deck all laid out on cardboard, so I got the template out. I mocked up where, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but mocked up the lines on where I need a cut for those containers. I'm not going to go up high like I originally wanted up to here. I'm going to keep it flat down so it's supporting sitting right down there. Oh, another thing I did last night as well. I got my platform for the foot pedal trolling motor all mocked up. Everything's just a big mess right now, so I gotta eventually get to that and get that all cleaned up. Well, I did it again. I bought the plywood yesterday, forgot to bring the camera in. Also cut out the template, got it all lined up and stuff, and then of course I took it out of the boat to get started on the next one, and totally forgot to record everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I've got so far. I'm gonna work on cutting out the first storage container right there. What I think I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get all this and get the two containers lined up, get the rails in there, get all that set before I actually start working on the deck. Made that one cut. My I don't know if it was the blade or what, but it started smoking. I don't know. I took a little bit of break. Unplugged it. Always unplug your tools when you're done using them for now. Pro tip. Just kidding. So, yeah, I think I got the first container in. Next up, I'm going to measure out a couple of these pieces, a bed frame. I don't want to use too much because I don't want it to be too heavy. get those emptied, placed in the middle, figure out where, cut, rivet the frame pieces in, and go from there. And then what I did was I went ahead and cut about 4 strips out. I eyeballed, well, I actually measured the first one to 4 inches, and then I kind of just eyeballed the rest. These are gonna go underneath. Sorry I put this up, but basically, as an idea, gonna go like this. It's gonna hold the metal framing that's gonna go across. Now it's just trying to get it secured, which it's actually fairly secure right now, right off the bat, without any additional framing on the inside. Just over here, I mean, I made it pretty thick enough, but it's starting to rub against the side there. So yeah, it's slowly coming together here and there. I would love to put it out on the trailer, work everything outside. However, the forecast says it might be some chance of rain and stuff like that. So I don't want to put it outside just to get wet and have to redo it. So it'll stay in here for a little bit longer, maybe about another week or so. Alright, so sorry about all the mess here. I'm going to go ahead and move these containers. I did cut them, so they're a little bit shorter. I think that's the back one. This is the front. Excuse me. I went ahead and I mocked up where I wanted to cut. This will be for the front container. This is the middle. The 2 big ones, I should say, not middle. And then, yeah, so 1 and 2. I'm gonna go ahead and lift this up here and I get the frame in. I went ahead and put 2 rivets under. Oh, there you go. 2 rivets underneath there to support it. I couldn't drill through this steel. It was actually super hard. So what I ended up doing was just flipping it inside out on the L bracket, just like down there that you can see. So that way it's kind of wedged in between here. So we can go ahead and these will just sit right in there like this. Yep. So right up there you can see they're just literally gonna sit in there. Yeah. I also kind of mocked it out when I had the foot pedal trolling motor out. And that way I don't have to worry about it. It's out of the way. And if I need to, I still have access there. That's kind of not in the way to anything right up there. I am going to cut probably that wood to just go ahead and put a blocking plate still right down there. That's still the plan. Use my foot pedal trolling motor right like this. It'll be in the water. It can be right here. This is all supportive, and what I'm standing on can kind of fish from here. Now I think the next step, at least for tonight, is I'm gonna go ahead and cut out these 2 boxes. That way I've got them all out. I'm gonna have to sand, paint, which I'm gonna just put the paint that I got free from Craigslist, and then gotta wait on glue on carpet. What I'm gonna go ahead and do today is go ahead and cut out the boxes. Alright, so I went ahead and cut out the pieces. Show you here. Oh, sorry, I zoomed in. Got them cut out. I didn't realize that I will actually need the support piece underneath here, since I got nothing running across. So what I'm gonna do is actually put 2 pieces that I cut out that I'm gonna just attach side by side underneath here. That will go in the middle. It'll act as a little lip as well, because I didn't realize this is gonna not really sit on anything right down there. So, well, I got off of it and attach it probably with just some wood glue. I think what I'm going to do is glue it to here. That should hold it. Should be enough. Pressure would hold this a little bit more inside, as you can see. And this, pretending it's a lid that's attached up here, would close theoretically, and would would sit on top of here. I think I do need to trim that plastic box a little bit, or maybe I just got to rotate it or something, but it doesn't seem like, oh, no, there it goes. I just didn't have it completely aligned because it did kind of raise the flooring a little bit. Otherwise, I'll trim the lid a little bit as well, which I think I'm only need just one of those pieces. I don't think I'll need two, but I don't know. I might not, because I got a little bit of a lip here, and figure it's gonna pop open like this, as so, and it'll come down, close right there. I did read on, watch some videos that you want to keep it at least a quarter of an inch all the way around, because the carpeting is going to thicken it up and make it a little bit more flush. So I left that. Got to cut out this little piece that I kind of forgot. But other than that, deck is kind of coming to shape. I need to, like I said, get the hinges neck and carpeting, and should be good to go. So that completes the cutting portion of the deck. Like I said, I'm going to kind of clean it up a little bit. I'm going to actually go ahead and sand it, see if Kathy can have the girls paint it today, if possible. And that way, all of that will get to going and drying and all that fun stuff. Alright, so I've got Anna here helping me paint the deck lid here, and so far so good. What do you gotta say, Anna? So far so good?
Bye-bye.
Huh?
Bye-bye.
What does that even mean?
Bye-bye.
And that is pretty much it for the painting, right, Anna?
Huh?
That's it for the painting.
Yeah.
And
Oh, there's a party.
oh, let's see if we can get that.
Oh, it's because of the young.
They're fighting. Sorry about that, got a little distracted from the bird fights, right, Anna?
And that you have it.
Yep, we watched the bird fights. But we went ahead and put 2 coats, filled in as much as possible. And that's about it for paint. Now we just got to let it dry. And after that, the last things we got to do are glue and carpet. Well, I totally forgot to close out this video. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and close out right now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.